Sector Trends is another one of the tools in the NEO TA tool set. If we pop in here, go to Sector Trends, what you're going to find is a list of the indexes themselves and the various sectors inside that index, and it's broken down into the various sectors that are available. Everything from the oil and gas down to technology, financials, and so forth. The qualified trend of each of those sectors shows here in the matrix, if you will, and that matrix is divided into the various time frames, the short, intermediate, and the long-term time frames, sectors this way, and then what their qualified trends are in each of those. What does it mean to have a qualified trend? Well, in the research that I've done, qualified trends that are confirmed, right, have a tendency to continue at a higher or longer time period than those that don't. In other words, those that are suspect typically end sooner than those that are confirmed. And so the qualified trend gives you a heads up as to the expected life cycle of that trend, and how that life cycle is probably going to play out. Now once you get in here, there's a couple ways to get at stocks inside this. One is you could enter a stock in here. For example, if I were to type in ABBN and submit that, the screen would redraw with that stock and the sector that it belongs to, all the stocks that are inside that sector available to look at, including the symbol, of course, that we entered. Now, each of these are capable of being sorted. So in other words, if you just click on it, it will search and sort those trends so that you can see them. And so an easy thing to do is, of course, to click here, and then let's say that you're bearish on the sector because the sector is bearish overall. You might want to find those stocks that are confirmed bearish because you want to short some stocks, or you want to make certain that you're not in those stocks that are bearish, and you could flip in there and see them. Or if you were trying to counter trend trade this, then you could go look for bullish stocks that are in that sector. And of course, clicking here will pop up all the charts associated with that sector, all 3 time frames along with the trading cube. So clicking on that, of course, if you click on just one, it will bring up just that one stock and bring it up for the time frame that you clicked on. And so you can find the stocks that are strong or weak by simply looking at the sector trends and looking at the groupings of stocks. Of course, if you're interested in stocks in this sector, let's say earnings come out and you want to find those stocks in the sector real quickly that might benefit, this is an easy way to go find those. And the way you do that is, of course, you enter in that stock symbol and then you get them. Now the other way to do it, if we pop back up to the top, is to simply drill down on the sector itself. So if we wanted to look at all the financials, we could click on the financials and drill down to all the financials. Now all the other tools that are available with most of the tool set is also available here, and that is that you could show all the charts by clicking on this. It will pull up a little watch list control box, and then you can start flipping through each of the stocks in that group. You could also, and of course that will be by the way they're sorted, you could also display selected ones, so you could select a few that you're interested in, and then you could display just those stocks, and only those would show up in the watch list control box. Finally, you can add stocks that you've found to a watch list. And so you can pick a watch list, let's say demo, the stocks that we've checked here. We can go ahead and add those to that watch list, and then those stocks, if we go to that watch list, will have been added to that watch list for us to manipulate in whatever way we choose. And so coming in here, if we choose demo, then we're going to see those stocks that we chose added to this demo list. And so that's sector trends. That's how you use it. It's a convenient and easy way to drill down on particular stocks to see stocks in that sector, or to drill down on the sector itself and to look at their qualified trends across all three time frames.